Come in.
How's it going?
Hello.
You be Hector?
Yes.
All right, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Casey, right?
You might want to take a seat.
Stand up the whole time.
It's good for your legs. It's all about being healthy. All right. Well, nice to see you again, Casey.
Nice to see you.
First time meeting you, Hector. Yeah. I've known Casey for a little bit now, and I know she likes about Super Value. I know a little bit about her. I have no idea who you are. You mind telling me a little bit about yourself? Or
Yeah, sure. I just give you the relevant stuff.
Yeah.
My position is basically to make sure what we bring onto the shelves has to coincide with what our beliefs are when it comes to healthy for the environment, the planet, and for our consumers. I've been here for a few years now, and Casey and I have been working together for the majority of those years. And she somewhat brought me up to speed with your last meeting with her, and I'm really excited to meet you and just hear what you got.
All right. Yeah, great business. Sounds good. All right. Well, essentially, my job today is to know a little bit more about your role here, about the marketing, and see if there's some way we can go ascend together, line up with Hormel and Super Value, and see if we can get them flying off the shelves as soon as possible.
Sounds good.
Right. And 20 minutes for a meeting, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now, how I take my notes is somewhat of a game. If you're familiar with the game Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you press the button, it says a beep or a boop.
Yeah.
You have to remember. That's how I like to take my notes, so everyone remembers here. So the blue is anything that we talk about, feel like jotting down. Yellow is more important things, what it means as far as maybe capital or time, investment, stuff like that. The green is what Hormel can help out with that. And the red is any questions, concerns, and we can touch on those along the way.
That's cool.
Sounds good. All right. And I know we talked about the promotion with you, the New Year's on the go, healthy for you. I'd like to hear your take on what it means to you as far as
We're aligned with that there. It's the same campaigns, the same ideas behind it. I know we had kind of like a test of what y'all offered so far in some of our stores, the smaller stores. So we want to see how we can make this this is our first like big campaign that we're doing right now. So we're pumped about it, and we just want to see how we can make it work. Like you said, just ascending, and it's win-win all around basically.
Okay. And what would you say a successful marketing strategy or campaign mean to you?
That would our market share increases, and we get products leaving our shelves essentially.
Mm-hmm.
People are buying stuff basically. That would be a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all around. Yeah. It's all of us happy. All of our bosses happy. Yeah, smiles all around.
The consumer's happy.
And the consumer's happy, and they're just slow down.
Yeah.
What would you say would be some successful marketing campaigns that you've done in the past that you've seen work?
I think we've kind of talked about this is our first like real launch where we're kind of wanting to go all out in our marketing campaign. So we don't really have any past or previous expectations. We're really looking to kind of put our hearts and our passions into this marketing campaign.
Okay. And target market for the campaign?
Millennials, for sure.
Millennials. All right. Yeah, I'm well versed in millennials. Okay. Yeah. Well, I got a little bit there. Do you have any overarching questions before I get into exactly what we had planned for the marketing? Or talk about more.
I'm sorry.
Did you have any general questions for me or anything like that? I know you know a little bit about the company, a little bit about promotion before we get into any.
No. We just I mean, if I didn't have any questions, I'll just ask away, I guess.
All right. Sounds good. All right, now like I said, I'm working with KC. So a little bit of things to know about our company since it's our first meeting together. Out of our $9.5 billion in sales, 12% of that last year was in products generated in the last 5 years. So that means that we're not just resting back on our spam money or anything like that. We're introducing new products and we're selling. And I think a big testament to that is our products are in 81% of households, which means that parents are buying it, they're coming back for more, kids are buying it, and they're coming back and they're becoming a whole Hormel family. All right, and we came to talk to you today about our natural choice snacks. Now there's a little variety there, the turkey cheddar pretzel, and then we have chicken, pepper jack, chocolate covered almonds, blueberries, things of that nature. I know Casey sent some samples over. Did you get a chance to eat any?
Yeah. They're great.
All right, that's what I like to hear. All right, and I know you mentioned the margin's good. Margin's good is helping everybody. You make them $4 a pack there, and that's without the coupons and everything that we have associated with it. But I guess more so what we're talking about today is the marketing. Okay. Now we had planned on doing a marketing mix with digital, print, and coupons. Now, the beautiful thing about that is that digital, and you're talking about target market millennials, digital market is where it's at. Everyone's always looking on their phones. I'm surprised I'm not doing this over Skype right now because everyone's on their phones.
We're a little old school still.
Yeah, still, I mean, that's why digital helps out all the other marketing with the coupons and the print. Digital fuels that. Now, every $1 you put in the digital market, you're essentially getting $2.36 back for every $1 you put into the digital ads. And the beautiful thing about it is that, like we mentioned, millennials, 89 surveys showed that 89% of millennials had said they had a healthy on-the-go snack in the last week. 50% of them said they would drive up to 5 miles to get it. Now, I had a girlfriend a while back. Every time we would say, "Oh, what do you want for dinner? What do you want to eat?" She'd say, "Oh, let's go to this place on the other side of town," because I had good humping. The other side of town, way more than 5 miles away. Yeah, so people are willing to go get what they like. And the beautiful thing about it is it's healthy. If it's aligned with your marketing plan. Now, I'll tell you how much the market's growing. Talked about that before. So the demand is there. Over 150 million more dollars in this market. Over 50 million more consumers in this market. All right, and along with the digital campaign here and the coupons we are looking. The coupons here, we're looking to bring those people in. All right, and you guys can touch that there.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, good start. That's essentially a golden ticket.
Yeah, yeah. Willy Wonka action.
All right, and this marketing campaign, we have all confidence that you'll increase your market share, you'll get those good margins, and you'll bring the millennials in.
So I know, natural choice, the word is there, it's natural.
Yeah.
So, like, in this fine print, does it say, how it's natural? Like,
or even on the product itself?
Yeah. See, I know it's a concern a lot of people. Are you more worried about that? It says
concern. It's really just we want our customers to really be aware that they're getting something that is what the brand and what the words say it is.
Right. Yeah.
So it's really just I think that's going to be really important to us is to make sure that it's natural.
I'm glad you brought that up because it's oftentimes you see that you may buy it says natural orange or natural pear, and you
organic.
Look at organic, you look at and they mark it up $2, and you're eating it, and it's 300 calories. I'm glad that I'm talking to you today with a product that is not deceiving in that nature. Now here, I actually have the nutrition facts for you, and it's 170 calories, 10 grams of protein, and that's a good ratio. I mean, all of it says on Natural Choice brand that no artificial preservatives, no artificial flavors, and that is what is important to people. People want, this is a Nielsen survey, people don't want artificial flavors. People don't want fake flavors. I mean, I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that pure banana flavor is not even a thing anymore because it's so artificially generated that people don't know what a real banana tastes like.
Right.
That's insane.
Yeah.
All of our meat is 100% meat, all our cheese, 100% cheese. And the beautiful thing about it, what sets us aside from a lot of companies, is that it's chocolate covered. Yeah. People want to be healthy, but they don't want to feel like they're eating rabbit food all the time. Right. Now, the executive vice president of Nielsen says that people want to eat healthy, but they want to indulge as well. Sure. That's why people love chocolate. Right. All right. So that make a little bit more sense for you.
So that is the nutritional facts are on the actual. So if they picked it up and they're like, all right, let me turn this around. They can read it. They're like, all right, I know what this word is. That sort of thing.
Yeah, it's on the back.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like millennials with their phones. That's how closely people look at it.
Yeah, seriously. Now, it's. So I'm thinking, all right, great. So it's a natural product. It's healthy. And it's on the package. The package is plastic though, so it's like healthy for the person, but not the planet. Like.
I understand that. So I know you mentioned that last time in our meeting.
That's huge.
That's the sustainability for the earth and stuff like that. Well, I can't tell you. I have a better answer for you this time. Now, our company goals. I know I mentioned that we save spend $11 million on getting clean water and stuff like that. But more particularly to the packaging, our goals for a company by 2020 are to reduce solid waste in landfills by 10%. That's a big number. Just seeing how the size of the company, and also to reduce 25 million pounds of product packaging. That's what we plan to do in the future. We care about what we're doing now. All right. Well, 80% of our products by weight last year were from recyclable materials and or are recyclable.
Okay.
So I know I understand it's plastic. I can tell you it's not the first plastic ever made, generally. All right, and that's what's helping our environment. And I can't say as far as like the waste of the company and stuff like that. We are certified a conditionally exempt small quantity generator by the government, which means that we have less than 100 kilograms of waste per month.
And that's sort of how we want to align our brand and your brand into our consumers is when they are, they're conscious of their own health. They want to also know that what they're consuming is going to be a smart choice for them, but also for the planet. So we definitely in our campaign want to make sure that, we market that this is a smart choice all around.
Right.
So, we've kind of talked a little bit, but like, what do you think about the campaign? I know we went, a little digital, a little.
Well, we want to. So the millennials, we obviously they're on the phone, so we want to attack like the avenues that they're in. So your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, that sort of thing. But we don't want to steer clear of like your print ads and TV. And the whole goal, I think, to make it simple, is to have it all consistent throughout all avenues, if you will, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we find that with the millennials, we don't want them to be confused about the different products because it looks one way on TV versus in print or a coupon, that sort of thing. So we want
and like what
simple.
product am I actually looking at?
Right. So they come into the store, they're confused, and don't buy anything. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Confusing is not good. We want simple, but also, a straight platform that's straightforward. And we think that that's going to be important.
Well, we also talked about how, let's say, specifically with TV or even ads, is to have a face, a name that people know, millennials know, that when you see the name or see the person, you think healthy, you think fit. So
conscious of the planet, something that's also just aligning with our brand, something that has, the sustainability factors and also the brand awareness and followers that, is going to grab the attention of.
So it's like, just thinking like some sort of superstar, some athlete, someone who will be known that can help push this product out there in a good way. And where they're going to find it is our stores. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Almost like a Wheaties box situation, but more of a natural, healthy choice option.
Right.
I can say that's beautiful. I know if I saw one of my favorite fitness gurus with these, then I mean, of course I'm going to go to the store. Something else to think about though, because I know that can be really expensive, and I know we're helping you out with the marketing a little bit there. I can say that everyone is progressive. Everyone's familiar with the progressive lady Flo, right?
Yeah.
She blew up out of nowhere. The guy with State Farm, the hazard guy, blew up out of nowhere. These are people that they symbolize something, but now they're household names. I think you can actually go in a direction that way too, and that way people will associate that type of thing instead of that type of person with the product. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can kind of shape it around. Let's say if I'm the Hormel guy, my thing is, let's eat healthy, but I'm like a rabbit. And I'm wearing like bunny ears every time I pick up a Hormel. I toss the ears off. I'm like, that's
kind of cool.
Not like a rabbit. And now I'm the Hormel guy. Now it becomes synonymous. Like eating healthy, but not eating too healthy is synonymous.
We do not think of that, and it'll probably be much more cost effective.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than paying the celebrity thousands of dollars.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Now, I mean, we talked about a lot of good stuff here today. Talked about how our product can help fit send together. As they go up and fit the market that you're looking for, get you that profit share, get you that good margin, and it's just a simple platform throughout. Talking a lot about the marketing and stuff like that, and how we can just brainstorm any kind of ideas as to how these can go about, but how it's going to be effective, right? And I know we started with the 90 cases already, but
how has that like the data shown on those on our show so far?
So it went okay. I think it's because it is so small, which is great for us because of cost effectiveness, but people are just walking by it. So there's really like, no, gold flashiness that's going to stop them and kind of get the Hormel product. So I think, you guys have such a strong brand. If there was maybe something next to it that was maybe more of a household item that you guys offer next to it, even in January, you still might get, that person to stop in front of this healthy item
Yeah.
more often, and I think that would be beneficial.
I understand what you're saying. So something that you feel like it's not popping off the shelves, or still people are kind of reason by it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that this is generally what shelves look like here.
Yeah.
All right. And what we've noticed, we've done a lot of research that our background itself kind of pops, and especially when the marketing starts kicking in. I mean, this is kind of like a soft opening when you get the 90 cases. So I mean, it's done okay. So people are buying it, just not just flying off the shelves.
Right.
When people start seeing it a lot more, and they'll walk by the shelves, and that white pops. And now, especially if they're looking for it, it's easy to find.
Now I was thinking also, 'cause, I went shopping with my wife, and you get to the end of that, you think you have everything you need. I know I have everything I need, and you get to the end by the cash register, and we end up starting to pick up little things that are like there, like for instance, like at home goods or something like that. It's like now we've got some candle, and another coffee mug, and whatnot. So I was wondering, like, why can't we can make it bigger and not refrigerated?
Yeah, we can just put it in just the non-refrigerated right when you kind of walk out, and that way we don't have to have the cost of the refrigerated part.
And that too.
So you're saying as far as taking our product, changing the product, or taking the product and just putting it out of the refrigerator?
Yeah, we can just put it in the non-refrigerated.
Yeah, can it be non-refrigerated?
These products, unfortunately, are refrigerated. And the beautiful thing about that, I'm glad you're talking about the refrigerated space, because it's always in the back. The market has shown that refrigerated spaces are where people are going towards. This is the North American sales by, I guess, type of snacks.
Sure.
The refrigerator market here is, what did I say, $22 billion industry. I mean, yeah, there's salty and everything under that.
It just costs less in the non-refrigerated part.
Yeah, I would say it costs less than the non-refrigerated part, and as far as the spacing and stuff like that, your money is really coming from the refrigerated section though. So here's their space by size. All right, now these are the essentially is what your profit is by the size of the space. These are all refrigerated items, and I understand it is expensive, the refrigerated space, but here this is where your money's at right here. Whereas opposed like the hot dogs and the Lunchables, still make money surprisingly. The hot dogs and Lunchables still losing money. People going towards healthy and these are refrigerated spaces.
Okay.
That makes sense? All right. Yeah, so like I said, and the beautiful thing about it too is that people are buying these and they're coming back for more. I know we had the Rev Snacks, and these are stores in your district, Albertsons, Shaw's. They started Rev Snacks, people buy them, come back for Revs. That's exactly what we hope to do here with the Natural Choice and with the growing market and natural flow of things. That start with Natural Choice, people love them. Carry something new. It's all about relationships. Like I said, I've been dealing with you for a little bit. Pleasure meeting you, Hector. Yeah. So now I know we have started with the 90 cases, and now we're thinking about the baby stores. We can go ahead and do that here. I already started myself.
What so how many? So we get the 90 stores. How many cases per store do you think would be good?
Roughly, so each case has 8 in them. So at the very least, 2 per, I guess, item.
Okay.
So,
per store? Or?
No, I said 2 cases.
2 cases per each.
So 8 cases per store.
So 8 cases per store, so 90 stores. So
so
you
180 cases.
So you think we'd be good with that?
Yeah, and that way and since they're refrigerated, we can do drop shipping, and you can have them right away.
Okay.
So we don't have to sit in your warehouse and do
Yeah, are you good with 180?
Yeah.
We were thinking like 400, but 180 we could start with.
Yeah, we'll start with 180 then.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take your recommendation.
Well, like I said, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right. Nice to see you again, Casey.
Nice to see you.